Hello my fellows, this is Deathbringer back on the radio. And right off the bat I would like to apologize for being inactive, or perhaps pretending to be inactive. I was actually coming off and just to see how things were going. But as I would make an obvious guess that every human possibly gets into some real life tragedies, corresponding to that I also had some real life matters to take care of. So regardless of that, as I spoke in my last video, that I'll still make videos whenever there's any update or event on Warmerise. And surprisingly, or I would say miraculously, Warmerise has taken a big step in the last few weeks, and I can see it is heading towards a glorious victory of achieving a better position it had a couple years ago. Hear me out on this one. Despite the unsmooth and cracky performance on WebGL in comparison to Unity Web Player, it is getting a player figure of around 100 plus, which is continually improving with time. Imagine what will happen when WebGL will cross Unity Web Player in terms of performance. I can easily see a figure of 500 to 1000 concurrent players in servers in my foresight, or even beyond that. People had a hard time seeing Unity go, and they tried to hold it back as long as they possibly could, but as the fact was held that future of Warmerise was with WebGL and no longer with the Unity Web Player, apparently the audience have shifted to WebGL automatically. Performance issue will persist for a while on WebGL. That's the part you have to endure and hope that it gets better in the future. Even though it's not my game, neither am I a part of its administration or anything, but watching Warmerise grow and stand back up really, satisfies the inner self of me. Because this game or this community gave me some really good enlightened days in the past, and I wish that others get it too. I would have reviewed the update in this video, but I'm thinking of delaying it to next update, which will possibly be of the custom maps and the new game mode Max asked us to guess about. I still don't know the answer though. But here I want to leave some suggestions for the game. Firstly, the recoil on the weapons, in my opinion, it can be lower without disturbing the fair gameplay. Perhaps it will be for everyone, so in a sense it will increase the competition and players will focus more on tactic rather than handling the recoil. And the recoil animation through the iron sight view is horrific for some weapons, as you can see. Completely removing the recoil animation through orange sight will, in my opinion, will work the best, I would say. Secondly, the gravity gun consuming the stamina has already been discussed, and the players don't seem to be happy with it, not even myself. I am convinced that gravity gun requires nerfing. I would also love a tactical gameplay instead of seeing flying snakes on the map, but the fact that gravity gun quickly drains out the stamina and the player cannot sprint and jump makes it annoying. A separate bar for gravity gun would also perform the same function and players would not get too much annoyed, so my overall suggestion for gravity gun is to create a separate bar for it. I'll leave the rest of the suggestions for the future. Well, if I be honest here, watching Warmerise taking a big step here and the improvement in the number of players that are playing the game now, it has really made me happy, because I was considering, and most of the people were considering the game to be dead by now. But watching how many people playing the game, even though the performance is still so low, is just, I'm very happy to see that the game is getting back up again, and I really appreciate of every person of this community who stood here and kept the positive vibes with the community. And as the part of us, we'll be working to bring new events to keep the interest of the players and contribute prizes among you people. And now that the custom maps are coming, it will open a whole new race of competition for content creators. I'll also make a map keeping a highly tactical base for the battle, or maybe I'll create a hybrid of highly rated maps. Anyways, I'll make sure to provide a solid ground for entertainment there. This is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, leave a feedback if you want, and take care.